founder and owner of Travel Talk Media in the USA, Sandy Dhuyvetter. Please put your hands together for her.
Well, good morning and welcome to the IWF, the International Women's Fair. My name is Sandy Dhuyvetter and I'm your global ambassador this year. And I couldn't be more proud and excited to be here in Ghana for the second time. I love Ghana very much, and I was so proud that our President Obama was here. In the first visit in Sub-Sahara, he chose Ghana, and I think it's a real reflection on this beautiful country that we are in. And I am just eye candy looking at you. You are just beautiful, and I am so excited to be presenting to you tomorrow. And I don't want to give away too much, but I do hope you'll join me at 11:30 when I talk about maintaining and creating your role as an international ambassador, international person, international worker, whatever it is in your mind to get out there in the world. We're going to address it, and we're going to do a great job of it. So I hope you join me. But I do want to talk a little bit about the IWF as a brand. And when you think about a brand, you think about, well, let's just say McDonald's, for instance. No matter where you go to McDonald's in the world, you know one thing. You're going to have that same tasting burger, that same tasting fry. It's a brand that you know you can count on. And that's what a brand is every time you visit an organization, every time you visit an operation, it's that same wonderful experience. And that's what IWF is coming to be. When you think about it, the internationalwomensfair.com, that seized it right there. There's nobody else that can own that domain in the world. The internationalwomensfair.org and .com. That's a big coup, and I congratulate Ya and his team for what they've been able to do. But that really does put you in an incredible place to take you global. And I do believe that this conference has some great global opportunities. And perhaps for yourself, you're not so much caring about that because you're in Ghana and it is here and you're so lucky. But I'm very interested in taking this conference for more women to see and enjoy. And talk about serious fun. That's what we're going to do this weekend, is total serious fun. If you had the opportunity to listen to Joy FM on the way to the conference this morning, you might have heard Betty McConey and I speak with is it Kojo? Kojo? He's a very famous guy. Boy, he's a neat guy. I tell you what, he's cute, but he's not quite as cute as Nee Kami, who is the writer of these plays that they're putting on. I met a lot of the team last night. They are just great. So I do hope that you will join us for that. And that's an important part of this, is to laugh a little bit together too. We're gonna work, roll up our sleeves, and we're gonna laugh. And maybe even do a little crying, who knows? But it's all in good, in a way that we'll all grow from it. I also want to mention to you that in America, we look sometimes to the U.S. I'm a first-generation American, I have to tell you this. My mom and dad are from Belgium, and I was born in California, Southern California, and I went to school in the United States. And when I started my radio program, and by the way, I do radio, I do Travel Talk Radio, Business Travel Radio, I do Travel Talk TV, and I also write a lot about travel and healthy lifestyles. And when I found IWF, I was truly excited. They had put out some kind of press release a couple of years ago, or over a year ago, and I saw it and I picked up the phone and I said, "Yeah, I've got to know you better. I've got to know more about this conference. This is the kind of thing the world needs." And when you think about the U.S., we start a lot of trends. But when you think about the U.S., we're made up of a lot of people like you and I. Our parents might have come there and started their families there, or we just came there as a second citizen from another country. And it's all about developing great ideas. And can you imagine the IWF starting in Ghana and going to country after country, not only in Africa, but in the United States and to all the different states? This is a well-needed conference, and I want to congratulate all of you for being here today. It shows us a lot about what this country is about. It's about beauty, it's about intelligence, it's about honoring women. And when you think about the countries that really are the leading countries of the world, those are the countries that model and adore and really set their women apart and up on that status that they belong. And certainly we do not believe we're better than men, but we want the opportunity to be at their shoulder. It's interesting, in the United States, we think that women are doing fairly well, but when you're right there in the thick of it, we have our challenges too. Certainly we are getting the better jobs, but we're only being paid yet 70 cents on the man's dollar. So we have a long way to go yet too, and that's why the IWF is so important. I want to mention too that when I do my presentation tomorrow, I'd like you to know that it doesn't end there. I'm going to be here for you for as long as you need, and I'll give you my card. You'll be able to go to my website. It's very easy to find me. You can just put in travel, Sandy, and that will do it. If you put in radio, if you put in travel radio, I'm number one. But in any case, I will always have my door open to you to mentor you, and I'm sure I'm going to learn more from you probably than I can really share with you. But I do want to say that my door is always open to you in anything that I can do. And certainly tomorrow at 11:30, I will do my best to give you the opportunity to see how effectively that you can maintain and create a role in the international market. So it's something that's going to be very exciting. I also wanted to say, just before I leave, that Healthy Secrets, Dr. Dodu, if you haven't gotten this book, please go get this book. I have read it. I love it. Dr. Dodu, not only, he's like me, we like serious fun. We want to roll up our sleeves, but at the end of the day, we want to have a couple of laughs, and we want to be able to say, hey, you know what? I'm not afraid to make fun of myself, and I'm not afraid to have a little bit of fun in what I do as a serious project. Health is serious. I take health very importantly as a travel expert. I know that we cannot travel well without being healthy, and it is really and truly a part of my programming, travel and healthy lifestyle. So it's very exciting to be here for me in Ghana. I adore your country, and I look forward to participating in the IWF. Thank you very much.
And thank you so much, Sandy. I like the fact that you adore our country. We have a lot to share.